Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial on IT.tutorials. I am Josef Botnar and I'm continuing the series of Java tutorials here on IT.tutorials. This tutorial has the goal to talk about dialog boxes. This is a graphical object what we can use in our Java application, and this will make our applications more friendly. In order to use these dialog boxes, we have to use the JOption pane class, and for input we have to use the show input dialog method, and for output we have to use the JOption pane class together with the show message dialog method. Alright, so let's see an example, and in this way you will understand better how these dialog boxes works in a Java application. So let's start. So I declared these two strings, greeting and name. The greeting string will hold actually the greeting entered in dialog boxes. The dialog boxes will be displayed after I'm going to release this application, because I used this JOption pane class together with this method show input dialog, and that means this will be an input. Actually this string will hold greeting or the text entered by me from keyboard. As you can see here on the top of this application, we have the class library used in order to be able to use this class JOption pane. You can write, if you want, here explicitly JOption pane, yeah, so up to you. Alright, so another string name will hold the name entered in this dialog box, and on this line I use this show message dialog method, which will output the greeting together with the name entered in those dialog boxes. Actually this is a output of these dialog boxes using this method show message dialog. So let's release this application. And here you go, we have the first dialog box, your greeting, that's right, hello, exclamation sign, click on OK, and now the another dialog box which was displayed because I used this statement, yeah, and as you can see, here is the text, enter your name, appear here on the dialog box, and here I'm going to enter my name, Josef Botnar. Click OK, and finally here on this dialog box appear the greeting, hello, and then my name, Josef Botnar, because I use this statement and this method show message dialog, and inside the parentheses I use these two strings which hold the greeting, and the name is holding the name. Let's stop the execution of this application. If you want this name to appear on the other line, you can do it. You just use a escape sequence. So I use this slash and n, and here again this concatenation operator. Let's run again this application. Your greeting, so this is the text which appear here in the parentheses of this method show input dialog, yeah, which is the greeting. Alright, so hello, click on OK, and now another dialog box, so enter your name, appear here as you can see on the dialog box, Josef Botnar, click on OK. And here you go. Now, as you can see, my name appeared now on another line. Yeah, hello, Josef Botnar, because I use this escape sequence, this slash and letter N. Yeah, all right, okay. But you have to know these dialog boxes using this class G option pane and this method accept only strings, and even you enter numbers, those numbers are strings. So you have to make a conversion from string to a numeric type if you want to use those numbers in arithmetic operations. Yeah, so let's see how this works. But first let me to comment out these code lines. All right, okay. Okay, here you go. So on these code lines I declare these two strings, number 01 and number 02, which will hold the numbers entered in these two dialog boxes created using this class G option pay and this method show input dialog. These messages which I typed here inside the parentheses enter the first whole number, and another one enter the second whole number will appear on the dialog boxes. And now on these code lines I used these two integer variables val01 and val02 to hold the numbers entered in these two dialog boxes, and using these two strings inside this method parse init, these two strings will be converted to init using this class integer and this method parse init. So these two integer variable will take over the values entered in those dialog boxes, and on this line they are used in this addition operation, and the addition operation will be held by this variable sum. And on this line I declare this output string which will hold this statement, this expression which contains these string literals, the sum of, and these variables val01, val02, these two string literals and the sum variables. And finally, using this class J option, the method show messages dialog will be displayed and output dialog boxes which will output the content of this string which is used here inside this parentheses of this method show message dialog. So let's run this application. All right, so here is the message. Enter the first whole number, which is here inside parentheses of this method show input dialog. So let's enter the first whole number. It could be any whole number like 450. Okay, let's enter the second whole number. It could be any whole number, 350. Okay, and here is the result, the sum of 450 and 350 is 800. Yeah, this was possible to be displayed, these dialog boxes, because I used this statement which contains this class G option pane, the method show message dialog, and inside the parentheses of this method I use this string output which contains these expressions, yeah, which was displayed actually here on these dialog boxes, which is an output dialog boxes. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. I'm waiting for you to watch my other video tutorials on IT tutorials. See you next time. Bye bye.